But the normal way is for God to guide us with his eye upon us. Dumb animals have no understanding, but God's people can understand what he will.
Come on.
You can understand God's will. Hello? After we have sinned and been restored, Satan, get this now, Satan tries to undermine your peace and your confidence. No matter what it is, after you've been restored, Satan wants you to come back and start questioning it. You begin to worry about the past. You begin to worry about the consequences of your foolishness. And you know, I don't deal with that stuff no more. I don't know why I got to go to jail. You got to go to jail because you was guilty of doing it before. Yeah, but I done been rehabbed. They can't do nothing for me in jail now. I'm already, I've been fixed. Now can you talk to them for me? See if they can. Now, no. Because consequences follow choices. Yeah, we can try to get it reduced, but consequences follow choices. Hello? Yeah. So there are bitter fruits from disobedience. But verse 10 and 11 assures us that God protects and upholds those who belong to him. So no matter how hard it is, no matter how bad it is, if you are now walking with the Lord will even help you go through the stuff that you should have been suffering in. Y'all don't hear this. I don't know what your problem is. You're missing this. The wicked have many sorrows. That's what the word says. And sorrows come to the lives of disobedient saints. But the clean Christian, the person who has confessed sin and repented of sin, experiences the loving kindness and mercy of the Lord. Grace and mercy carries you. Yes. No wonder David ends by shouting. The past is forgiven. The present is joyful. The future is secure in the hands of God. Yes. What's your proof of this? My proof is found on Calvary. Yes. When the Lord came to a people who were destined for hell. The Lord brought his best, put his best on display. Brought his best, his son. Said, son, we got to save man. So he came down and walked among mankind, healing the sick, raising the dead, giving sight to the blind. People who were paralyzed were able to walk. Jesus. Men who were cruel and evil plotted against him, thinking that they were having their way with him. And they killed him out on Calvary's cross. They hung him on a cross, stretched him wide, hung him high. And on that cross, from the 6th to the 9th hour, he died. Somebody say he died. Yeah. He died from the 6th to the 9th hour. He died, I tell you. He died, he died. I'm glad that I can look back at the cross and know that he died for me. Died for you too. Hung his head in the lock of his shoulder. Put a spear in his side to see if there was any life left. Took him down from the cross, a dead man. Here we have Jesus, a dead man. A dead man. A dead man. They took him down, a dead man. You know what you do with dead folk. You bury dead folk. That's what you do with dead folk. You bury them. And you leave them in the grave. And one day at the resurrection, they'll get up from the grave. But until that time, they're in the grave even today. But not Jesus. 3 days. How many? 3 days later. 3 days later, he got up from the grave with all power in his hand. He got up from the grave with all power in his hand. He got up, I tell you, with all power in his hand. All of it, not some of it. Got up with all power. Power to raise you, power to heal the churches on that. It's another day's journey. So
I've got so much. I can jump and shout.